Hi everyone, my name is Electric Donkey and welcome back to another GameMaker tutorial. So today we're back again on the NPC tutorial. Now I don't think we've got many videos left on this, maybe 2 or 3 I'd say, and then we'll all be wrapped up and we can go on to the next series. So if you've got any suggestions for the next series, comment them below, and I will promise to read every single one of them like always, and I'll take it on board. Also, if it sounds like I'm dying here, it is because I'm dying here. It's literally like 31.6 degrees at the minute up here, and I'm pretty sure it's warmer than that, because it's got all the doors closed and everything, but that might not sound warm if you're basically anywhere except from England, but in England that's like, let's all die, it's so boiling. Anyway, back to the point. If you remember in the last video, we fixed one glitch and then kind of made another glitch in the process. So yeah, we can see that works, but then we couldn't like drag and drop. So actually, looking at it, we could finish this whole series up in one video if all goes to plan. So let's see if we can get this nailed. Okay, so what's going wrong? Let's think of this methodically. So we've got our inventory. Actually, really quickly, let me just get paint up. Paint really helps me sometimes, just to envision things. So basically, we've got our inventory. So our inventory is like, actually, let's just go. Our inventory is like that, right? And we've got like items in our inventory, and then we've got a big box like this, and we drop the items into that box, right? So that's really bad. Basically, we drop the items into the box. But what's happening is when we then try to move these items, so let's say from this slot to here, it doesn't work. It thinks we're trying to put it into here when we're not. So that means in the release script in our inventory, something's going wrong. So when we're dropping the item, it's not working. So if let's just add a really quick debugging thing in here. So let's just put show debug message success, and what this will see is it will see whether we're getting to this and it's the problem with the item adding or not. I presume it's probably the problem somewhere elsewhere, in which case it'll be a lot longer to do. But this is how you debug. I feel like in the past like 3, oops, we didn't press it. I feel like in the past about 3 videos, all we've done basically is just this. Just a quick drink. I feel like we've been doing debugging every week, but that's kind of why. That's kind of what am I on about? That's kind of how game making works. Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. Okay, so let's just try and drop that. No, we've got no success, which means we're going further into the beast. So back into our inventory, back into our left released. Now let's copy that and just get rid of it. Okay, so for some reason this check is never ever happening, which is bad. Let's just check that else is actually, yeah, that else is linking to the same thing. Let's add a new debug thing in this. Let's add a step event. I'll just call this debugging. So let's just do show debug message, and then we want string, and we'll let's have our, what is it, global dot selling mode. I'll check that really quickly. Is it global dot selling mode? Yeah. So what that'll do is that'll print us out whether it's true or false. So fingers crossed that will work for the most part. Oh, wait a minute. I know what we've done. I know exactly what we've done. Right? Do you know what we've done? I bet you any money this will work right now. Well, actually, not any money, but yeah, there you go. Sorted. What we've done is we've been rather silly, and we've said we can only drag and drop the items in the inventory if we've not got this open. So as soon as we opened it, we can only put them in there, which is silly. Oh god. Back into the inventory then. So now we know why that's working, we can get rid of that step event. So basically, let me just walk you through this. We're saying if we're selling stuff, we can only do this, when in actual fact this else, let's just copy this else, we also want to put there. So just tab that along, tab this along, and there. Now the reason for this is if we're outside any of these, then we're obviously doing our item. So now, right now, fingers crossed this should work. And if it does, I'll go back and explain it in more detail because I realise I've kind of rushed. Also, I did notice back a minute ago when we were testing, when we went to cancel our selling order, it didn't give us our items back, which is never good. But let's just add some items. So can we drag and drop it normally? Yes, we can. Can we drag and drop it? And yes, we can. Okay. Right, so our inventory is working now. Now the moment of truth. If we drag 2 of these in, this should give us 40 gold. Unfortunately, that's still going. Somehow. We'll fix that as well, but that's our main issue now pretty much solved in that form. But another issue has now arisen, which is just great. So let's see what's going on there. So when we're dropping the item, we're adding it to this list. Okay. Let's add another step event. Okay, and then we'll add a. Whoops. What we're gonna do is you're just gonna loop through. Let's just keep this step event here, you know, to be honest. So debugging. So we're gonna say for var I equals 0, I is bigger than, let's go 10, I plus plus. Actually, we can use a thing there. DS list size. What did we call it? Oh dear, I've forgotten the name. Let's see if we can find it. One sec. There we go. So what was it called? Let's just check. Pot list. Pot underscore list. Okay, I'm just going to try and do this really quickly and then we can test it and then that'll be it for the video. So that, and then I plus plus, just normal for loop. If you don't know about them, check out my video on them. And then we're going to say show debug message string I plus, whoops, that's not a plus, plus string pot list. So actually we need dsgrid. Dsgrid value get. Oh wait, we don't want dsgrid, we want dslist. Oh, dslist get dslist find value. ID is pot list, position is I. There we go. So this will show our debug message. Hopefully working. And this will loop through all of our slots on our list and tell us what they are. And if this works, this gives us a good start in the next video to say what's going wrong, and we can keep it in there to see what's kind of happening with our list as we go along. So fingers crossed, everything's okay. So if we add something in there, is it gonna do anything? Apparently not. Which is rather peculiar, but unfortunately guys, we have just about run out of time. So we did kind of get somewhere with the inventory, but again, we kind of rose up another issue, which is kind of always the way it's going to be with game producing and debugging and stuff. But anyway guys, hopefully you've learned something from this video. Hopefully you've improved your game a little bit. If you've enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and I will talk to you later.